Hello YouTube. I don't have a tagline yet. Um, but here it is. Productivity and waking up early. I have 5 things to sort of give you to help you out because I was a very, very inattentive and unproductive person just a little while ago, and those are the little things that I put into place to sort of help me out with that. So a little background story. I'm learning for my driver's license. I have been fairly consistent, but it wasn't everything that I could have done. I wasn't the most best at studying that because you first have to know all the theoretical things for the driver's license. And at least where I live, it's like 1,400 questions. You know, this is the most difficult part. Actually, driving is something completely different. So, it isn't the most efficient way to attack anything that is worth doing or worth your attention. So those are just steps to sort of to help you increase the output, the input. I mean, to increase the input of whatever you're doing. Caffeine. I started using caffeine not as a drink that I wanted to drink. I started using it as a tool for convenience, for increased focus, and work ethic. You can imagine it like that. I have to make it a habit to stare into the camera. I'm really uncomfortable looking at the camera. And I will leave this in. I don't give a fuck. And it made sense. I'm looking at my notes here. And it made sense because I will use caffeine as a tool for workouts. I will drink it and I will go to the gym and train for 6 hours. So if caffeine is such a powerful tool up to the point where I can actually train 6 hours when I drink it, it'll help me stay productive. Where staying productive in the sense of learning and studying something is something that I struggled with for a very long time. You know, even as a fat kid, I always had an easier time doing something, walking, running, jumping. I was like 100 pounds overweight, and I was one of the fastest runners in my class. Played basketball. I was always the strongest in my class. So, yeah. So, use caffeine as a tool, okay, in the mornings. I don't want you to grab your phone, put on the airplane mode, um, turn off all the notifications, okay? The truth is, you're scared of turning off your phone because you think that something will happen. Nothing will happen. You know why? Because nothing happened up to this point. Right? Airplane mode, caffeine. Don't do anything dopamine related in the mornings. Don't listen to music. Don't listen to even my videos. Don't listen to anything productivity related in the mornings. You should wake up, you know, in the morning whenever it's working for you. When you have time to actually do the productive work that you want to work on. And the thing that I always do, I will take the amount of coffee that I will normally have and I would make it into an American. So I put either ice cubes in it or cold water and stretch it. So I don't have to wait for any longer than it, makes sense for the coffee to cool off. I take the sweetener, no sugar. I take the sweetener, gulp it down, and boom, routine in the morning. You have to put something into place that you're already doing in the morning that's productive. For me, it's meditating. It's easy for me. I sit down 5 minutes, I only meditate for 5 minutes. I prolonged it to 10 minutes just a little while ago, but up until this point, it's something that I've been doing. It's just something that I am. And I just sort of attach it to sitting down in the mornings and actually doing the important work. Now, actionable step. This is something that I did as well. You want to get a little pen, preferably black, something that is like thick, right? Make a dot on the wall, preferably something where it is like purely white and boring, not something like this. I have a big ass Tupac poster right here. You don't want to do it like there. You don't want to do it here. You want to get it like a clean space like I have here, where there's nothing there. Make a little black dot and then stare at it for an hour, and then find out what your problem is. Because you may think, yeah, this is like a meditation session, and I have to stare at the point and not think anything, or I have to hash out a problem like I will do with journaling or something. You don't have to overcomplicate this. If you stare at a wall for 1 hour, you will start doing crazy shit. And when that happens, then you will know your problem. Don't worry about it. I thought that this was like a meditative exercise. Oh, buddy. And after 35 minutes, I knew exactly what my problem was. I'm like a naturally finicky person. This is something that I got from school. This is something that is after 12 years of the education system. This is just something that you naturally do. When you're here with the teacher and you're bored and you look at the motherfucker sitting next to you, giggling, doing this, doing that, and then moving around, or you're looking on your phone every 15 minutes, 10 minutes to find out what time it is. This is something that you get sort of ingrained in you from the school system. So this is not an exercise for whatever. It's, in my opinion, to take something out of you that has been implanted into you in the school system. After 25 minutes or so, I started, man, my phone was calling for me. I'm sorry for the notification. I got it on my laptop. My phone was calling for me. I swear to you, bro. I wanted to know what time it is so bad. And I wanted to know how much longer I have to sit there, stand at the fucking piece of wall. Man, I was so fed up after 25 minutes. At the 30-minute mark, I started clapping because it's boring. That's what your brain does to sort of give you some sort of new information. We learned that in psychology in school as well. It just sort of does something, make you do something to fill it up with new information. But why is that important to get that under control? 1 hour of staring at a wall, on a black dot on the wall, will ensure it's not increasing focus at staring at a point in the wall. It's not that. It's increasing focus while you're with somebody, making sure that you don't finish too quick. It sounds vulgar, but it is what it is, right? It's being able to pay attention to somebody. It's being able to do your work more efficiently, more focused, more productive. It's being able to be more in the present when good times arrive. It's being more detached from difficult situations and being difficult situations when they do arrive, and being able to maneuver them at a slightly better space. So yeah, stare at the wall for an hour. Clean up distractions. I have a whole video that I found from Hamza, and he shows you all of these settings and these apps that you download and put on your laptop immediately. Just get them. All of them are free, and you not doing that is just shooting yourself in the foot. Okay, so give it time. Yeah, this is sort of in the metaphorical but also literal sense. Into, you know, give it time means don't do the Pomodoro technique. You should be able to sit down an hour at a time, 1.5 hours. I'm building myself up to 2 hours. where you sit down and do concentrated work as a man. Okay? But also, you're gonna fail a lot of times. Today, man, yesterday was a good day. I was doing 4 blocks, 4 deep work blocks. That's 6 hours. I was studying this driver's license bullshit for 6 hours. And today, I only finished 2. One was good. The second one was fucking trash. Near the end of it, like the last 20 minutes were just pain, bro. They were just a drag, but you sort of force your way through it because you know at the end of the day, those 20 minutes, those 30 minutes, they will pass, and it will pass. It's gonna be fine. But also in the metaphorical sense, it's the same way how you train your brain is the same way you train your gym. You train in the gym. 80% of the things that you eat go right directly into your noggin, bro, into your brain. 80%. 80% of the things, of the minerals, of the vitamins, of all that bullshit is for your brain. No wonder when you're eating bullshit that you think bullshit and that you can't work for shit. I take 8,000 milligrams of fish oil, from which omega-3 fatty acids, those are like 2,400. I'm also a big guy. I weigh 220 pounds. And I bodybuild. So it's like, but I'm only saying this to make you understand like how important these little things are. In the mornings, I'm not eating. I don't eat at 10. I eat at 2 p.m. and I eat at 4 p.m. And you should be able to do the same. Not saying that you should that you should eat at the same times as I'm doing. I'm just saying that you should dedicate a certain time in a day for specific things in your life. That's all I'm saying. And when it comes to working, I want to get my brain power on a very, very high level, up to the point where I can work as much as I want. Because that's the secret. That's the secret. There is no secret. You want the secret? There is no secret. You want the secret for building 50 pounds of muscle? There is no secret. The secret is there is no secret. It's just slow and grinding efforts. One piece of information here, one piece of information there. And when it comes to fitness especially, like, you should aim for the best nutrition possible. Not only for your body, but your mental, bro. And look, I weigh 220 pounds. My nutrition is not the best. But from what I can say and from what I can see, is I have been staying at the same level of body fat, slowly shredding, just shredding pounds. The last couple of videos were only about body recomposition and all that stuff, but these sort of videos are actually helping as well. Because if you can't focus enough to stare at a black dot on the wall, I don't think that you have the mental fortitude or the testicular fortitude, because it requires some nuts. You're gonna be wanting to look at the fucking phone each and every fucking second of the hour. But you gotta have the balls to go through it. Because otherwise I don't think that you have what it takes to go through a proper workout and to not finish a plate when you're not supposed to, or finish a plate when you're supposed to. Not losing out on calories, not missing out on meals, and all that shit. If it's about the body, it's like, I don't even think that I have a good body. I don't. The reason why I did that is just to show you that I'm not that far ahead of you. I'm not. Like, you may think, okay, that's a bunch of muscle, but you can reach that bunch of muscle in a couple of months. It didn't take that long. And the only reason why I'm looking like how I'm looking right now is because I had to lose 100+ pounds of just pure fat just to get to look how I'm looking right now. And some things I may as well be 6% body fat. This will never leave. If I don't have the money to get surgery for it, and I don't think that you as a man, if you don't have gynecomastia, that you should be sitting here talking bullshit about anything that I'm saying. If you think that meditation is gay, fine. Fine. Look, I don't have any of the excuses. I don't. I'm a guy with women's titties, and people are jealous of me. You want some titties as well, bitch? Do you need those mental problems and full-blown man titties just to get into shape? Okay, fine. Say about meditation what you will, but you can't knock it. You can't knock it. If you're not disciplined enough to finish your work, and you call meditation gay, but you're not disciplined enough to stare at a black dot on the wall, I truly believe that most people ain't for shit because they simply didn't suffer enough. After a certain point in time, you actually realize this little fact, and even when people do you wrong, you can't be mad at them. You're like, yeah, should have seen it. Could have thought about it differently. I've seen a lot of people in the male space saying, don't invest into a relationship for too much, she will hurt you or anything like that. And it's like, yeah, those are valid points, all right. But maybe you call meditation gay and you're just not able to look at a black dot on the wall for an hour. Maybe I'm just saying. Or maybe you have to have gym buddies so to make sure that you're disciplined in going to the gym. I have to stop the video now because my family talking over there. But do it to get through it. I'm freestyling, wilding, so childish. I'm like 23 years old that I have titties like Billie Eilish. What?